Live.
Really? Are we
Timmy.
are we live?
Timmy, what do you think about the Chimera Ant arc?
So bad, I don't even remember it.
And you're starting this off with me leaving. That's a good way to start the show. Cool.
So is that your serious opinion, or do you have any other opinion on it?
Oh, you wanted me to say something else?
I don't know. Um, I'm just curious your thoughts off the dome.
Uh, uh, that one girl died. She was blind.
She did. He tells the truth. He tells the truth. Um,
He just understated that whole entire character by
um,
so much.
yeah. So today we're gonna be ranking Hunter
God
arcs.
damn.
All of them, and we may even talk about the manga ones. Timmy, have you read the manga?
No.
Well, we won't be talking about the manga ones. So anyway, let's get into it, man. Let's get into it. We got a total of how many arcs is that? I can't count.
Six.
That's 7. You can't count.
Technically seven.
You
Yes.
can't count.
Six
You
if we
can't
stop
count,
at the Chimera
bitch.
Ants arc. 7 if we
Um,
can include the
What you mean
other arc.
include? Oh, why wouldn't you include that arc? It's
I
an
don't know,
arc.
because that's kind of like an add-on arc, though.
No, it's not.
Kind
That's
of.
a canon arc. What
Yeah,
are we
but
doing?
it's I don't know, bro. I don't know.
What are we
It doesn't
doing?
have Gon in it, so I think of it as an add-on arc.
Chimera ain't got to be number 1. Okay, very interesting take there. We shall see. I think we should just start out by ranking them in the ranks.
S tier, Chimera Ants
We'll
arc.
go
Thank
from there.
you.
Also, I'm not really feeling too great, so we just gotta push through it. You know what I'm saying? Anyways, okay. What's first up here?
Chimera Ants is at S tier. Go ahead and put that up there.
That's Chimera Ant first.
Chimera Ant S tier.
We ain't gonna talk about that
We'll
first.
tier them and then talk about them.
Let's go chronologically.
Okay.
Chronologically would be Hunter x Hunter, the Hunter exams. Fuck me. The Hunter exams, the Zodiac Family, Heaven's Arena, right? And then
Heaven's Arena, then Greed Island.
York knew.
Yeah, York knew, then Greed Island.
Then Greed Island, then Chimera, Ants, and then the chairman's election arc. Okay. All right. So we start with the Hunter exams. Okay, so guys, what's your opinion on that? Let's start. Oh wait.
I think that's an A tier intro.
A tier intro.
I think that's an A tier intro. I wouldn't put it at S tier because it's a little slow, but it's an A tier intro, without a doubt.
Okay. Kammy, what do you think of the Hunter exams?
Honestly, I would put it S tier.
Now she's in the laundry room.
No.
Yo, okay, River just made that joke, not me.
I'm still in the kitchen, but I'm leaving in
No, it sounds like the laundry room.
Sure,
see,
sorry.
that's
Sure,
where your
River.
mind went. That's where your mind went.
Nah, you made that joke. And you
Crazy.
You're both their sexes anyway.
Oh yeah, so the Hunter exams. Kim, you said S tier. Why do you think S tier?
It's a perfect introduction to the whole crew, Gon, Killua, Kurapika, and Yario. And also, I don't know, it's just a good intro. I like pretty much everything about it. I can't name something I didn't like. So, therefore, S tier.
Okay. I guess that's understandable. I think it does most things well.
Right.
Damn, that washing machine going crazy. Timmy, what are your thoughts on the Hunter exams?
What was I gonna say? I really liked it. I don't know. I remember watching the 19 whatever version growing up, and I was just like, "Dang, that's cool." I don't know. It has a really, I guess, what's the word? I guess memorable place in my heart while growing up. So I'd say S. I liked it a lot.
Oh wow.
Wow.
Oh wow, Timmy with the Hunter praise. What is going on?
Dude, it's a good day.
Absolutely
It's a
incredible.
good day.
Renegade Legacy said York New and Chimera Ants are the best.
I would
It's
not put
pretty
York
cut
New
and
on
dry.
the same level as Chimera Ants. I would not.
Low A for Hunter exams. All right, so I guess I'm gonna be the one that's gonna be considered the hater here, because for me, Hunter exams probably like a B tier arc in my opinion. I'm not gonna lie,
Fuck, that's too low. A tier.
bro. Look.
Wait, why?
That's too low. A tier.
Well, first of all, when I think of opening arcs, it does its job. I wasn't like, oh, this show is incredible. While watching, I was like, oh, this is cool. It's a cool arc. It does its job well. We get introduced to the characters. I wasn't hooked on any storyline yet. I wasn't really hooked on the characters yet. It was just kind of an introduction. And I think if we're comparing it to other introduction arcs, it doesn't quite hit the same as like the Land of Waves, for example, from Naruto, or other arcs like that.
You compare everything to our Naruto.
Bro, it's an
hard
easy
to
comparison.
fucking
It's easy comparison.
But
Because that's like
if you
like the
think
best
of the
intro
Hunter
arc in my
exam
opinion.
arc, if you think of the Hunter exam arc, the reason that I have it at A tier and not S tier, I think B tier is too low. But if you have it as the reason I have it as A tier is because its functionality as an intro to all the characters is good. It introduces all the main characters at least and what they're like. Like you see Hisoka and stuff like that for the first time. So I think it's a solid intro arc for that reason. The reason that I don't have it at S is because it took me until the prison time in the Hunter exam arc, the prison challenge, where you see Killua do his little like shit for the first time.
Yeah.
That's when it really caught my attention. And then the 1v1s afterwards and what happens with Killua again. That's why you see he's on my wall. But that's why I would say it's an A tier, not an S tier, because it takes a little bit for me to get like fully hooked on and interested in the characters. But like before that, its functionality as an introduction arc is it does its job. It does pretty good. But yeah, that's why I wouldn't put it at S tier, but it definitely deserves A tier at the least.
Okay. Well, I feel like also when you compare it to other arcs in the Hunter x Hunter show itself, it doesn't quite compete in my opinion. Like it's definitely on the bottom tier of those of the 7 arcs. So
the thing is though, Hunter x Hunter is amazing. So bottom tier for Hunter x Hunter. I think the lowest tier that anything is going to be put at in this tier list, in my opinion, is D.
You got an arc in D tier?
What?
You got an arc in D tier?
Greed Island.
Really?
I did not like the Greed Island arc. I'm gonna be straight up
we
with
can get
y'all.
into that.
Yeah. I think that's the lowest it's gonna go.
Well, I mean that's not a flex. D tier is not high. Like
that's what I'm saying though.
It's just not F.
That's the thing. That's the only arc that I would put low. That's the only one. All the other ones are B or up. Greed Island, I just really did not like.
So if you're putting that in D tier, you put the Hunter exams in A tier.
Yes.
Huh. That's interesting to me.
Absolutely.
Because I think that
you could argue Greed Island is C tier, but C tier is the highest I would put Greed Island.
Okay. I mean, that's tough to think. That's weird. Ken, what are you thinking about that? Because I know I heard you kind of question that as well.
About Greed Island being in D tier.
Yeah, and I guess I don't know. Because for me, that was weird that he has Hunter exams in A and then Greed Island in D.
I think because like I didn't really like the villain personally, like the antagonist of that arc, and I think a lot of people could agree with me on that. So I think that I don't know if you agree with me, Dan, right? I don't know.
Dylan.
That's a good try though. No, I definitely agree. I hated that. I thought the fucking villain was stupid as shit.
Yeah, me too. That's the only. But other parts are like really good as well. Like what's her name?
I think the only redeeming quality of the Greed Island arc is their training and their honing of the Nen.
Right.
I think that is the only redeeming quality of the Greed Island arc.
I feel like the only bad part of that arc, in my opinion, was the villain. Because I think pretty much everything else hit and did a good job. But I mean,
I don't
we can talk
know.
about Greed Island later.
Yeah.
My thing is, I don't understand how you rate that so much lower than the Hunter exams. I don't think they're that far.
That's Greed Island was my least favorite arc out of all of them. That's the lowest you'll see me rank an arc in Hunter x Hunter.
Like what's up, Brett? But like Brett just said, volleyball game was all right.
That's what I'm
My
saying.
opinion, that volleyball game was
he
peak.
didn't say volleyball game was peak. He didn't say it was fantastic. He said it was all right, and I agree with that. That's why.
No,
it's
I
low.
disagree.
Yeah, that volleyball game was fire.
The only reason it was fire is because Hisoka and Gon had to team up.
All right.
Also, Killua too. Like he damaged his hands really bad.
Yes,
You know, it was intense.
I think that's the only part of it, though. That's like the entire out of the entire volleyball game. You guys are picking out 2 parts, and that's it. That's the only reason it was peak, because it had 2 moments.
So okay, so for the Hunter exams, are y'all really trying to put it this high up?
A tier, yes, absolutely. A tier at least.
I'll say A tier too, just because like I agree with you guys. Like it didn't hook me in the very first episode. It took like a couple episodes to get me hooked in. So
yeah,
I wouldn't say S tier. I would say A.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Guess that's fair enough. Okay, because then if I said B, Timmy said S, I guess we're just sticking to A then.
Yeah.
Even though that feels a bit high for me considering what else we have here, but I guess I'm just a harsh critic. So
yeah, I would say you are, because, and here's the thing, bro. Like if you hear me say a tier is low tier, you know, because like you know how much I suck Hunter x Hunter's dick, bro. Like you know that I will be like, oh my god, Hunter. I still think Hunter x Hunter is one of the best anime of all time, and that's just my humble opinion. All right, but the Greed Island arc specifically, its one redeeming quality, in my opinion, was the Nen refining that Bisky helped with, and that's because the volleyball game, the only reason you called it peak was because it had 2 moments where Hisoka and Gon.
Nah, that whole thing was fire.
Bro, no, it was not. No, it was not.
All right, hold on. I have to call you out on some bullshit real quick. You getting the ISO. So,
Okay.
You, Mr. Undercooked, Dylan, the man who loves Isekai, hated Greed Island.
That's
you
not
watching?
true,
What is this?
That's
in the land of Liedale.
Goated anime, bro.
So that's what you want over Greed Island. As the Isekai of Hunter x Hunter. I'm just saying, like you watch all these Isekais talking about it's peak, but then you get to Hunter x Hunter's Isekai.
I tried to watch Isekai Cheat Magician. I said that shit was ass.
Nah. Because you know damn well most of these Isekais are made as fuck, and you still watching them.
You're just upset.
And it sounds like you like them better than Greed Island, which is Hunter x Hunter's version of an Isekai. So
no, there's no way that I would consider that a Hunter x Hunter's version of an Isekai.
How not? It was basically an Isekai.
They don't Isekais to happen for the most part that we're talking, right? The main character has to die and be reincarnated into something else. That's the main concept behind an Isekai.
That was
what?
It's the same shit.
I don't think no. Do you have to actually die?
No, they don't. Yeah, they don't have to die. It's just to transport it to another world, right? That's the main thing.
I mean, I guess like you could argue that they do have to be transported, but in my like your like hardcore like Isekai, like when I think of Isekai, I think of dead reincarnated into another world, like Shield Hero.
That's what you think. That doesn't mean that's what it is, though.
I know, but that's like all the Isekai I've watched. That's like everything besides Shield Hero. Like Shield Hero is the one that I've seen. That's like I wouldn't, for some reason, I don't know if this is just me, but I don't think Sword Art Online would be considered an Isekai. That's just because like they don't die. It's just like playing a video game. They get stuck in this video game. That's not an Isekai. They're still alive.
So that's not. So Sword Art isn't an Isekai.
I don't know, bro. That's just what I'm saying.
You said Sword Art Online isn't an Isekai.
When I think of Isekai, I think of they have to die and then get transported. That's like World's Finest Assassin, Konosuba. What's the other one that I watched?
Literally it says Usually referring to Japanese stories which involve the main character being transported to another world via reincarnation, summoning, or God transmigrating them. The setting is usually, but not always, medieval fantasy worlds with magic.
So I would not consider Sword Art Online an isekai. They were not summoned. They were not anything by a god. They did not die. Shield Hero would be considered an isekai under that definition, but Sword Art Online would not be considered an isekai.
It does say usually though, and I personally think that mainly transported. Transport is the key word. I think it's a person.
Why did they use reincarnation as the first example of transportation?
Because that's the most common.
Exactly.
That doesn't just because something's
That's what
common.
I'm saying, bro. That is the main thing that makes you think of an isekai.
Here. That's literally like saying isekais are the best genre in animators because they're the most things that come out, which would be false. No, it would be false. Don't even do that shit. You know damn well. But nah, let me go to some comments. 100 exams were awesome. That really got me hooked on the series. Read Island had me snoozing.
Brett.
The volleyball game woke me up a little.
Yeah, but
tell me.
Okay, hold on. Tell me real quick. Tell me real quick, Brett. So the volleyball game woke you up. I'm assuming because of those 2 moments that I spoke about, not because the entire volleyball game was peak, but because Gon, Killua, and Hisako worked together, and then Gon broke the fuck out of Killua's hands. Those are the only moments that woke me up.
Gon vs. Ginthru was a good fight. The way Gon handled that fight was pretty sick. You can't lie. That shit was pretty fire.
Which one was Ginthru? Was that the volleyball game? That wasn't the volleyball game.
No, it was when they fought at the end.
What?
At the end of the arc, they had to fight them to get the card or some shit so they could escape.
Ginthru.
And he blew off his arm, but then he got his arm back because of some because of the card, the wish angel shit or whatever.
Yeah.
Let me see. Thing is, most isekai protagonists start with
nothing. Oh yeah, it was technically dodgeball game. We just remember the fuck that when they hit it with their arms like that, it was dodgeball.
Because look, the thing is too is like. Even oh yeah, it was dodgeball.
Dude, we just keep. I just keep thinking of the reason why is we keep thinking of Hisaka hitting it like that, and we're just like, oh volleyball.
Nah, bro. Somebody just said volleyball. I went straight to motherfucking volleyball. I was tired. I completely forgot. But nah, look, because there definitely can be isekai where the main character starts out strong. Like the version that comes to mind is the assassin isekai one. Because bro was strong as fuck out the gate.
Yeah.
Shield Hero and Subaru didn't die. They got summoned, but they started from the bottom.
Yeah, so that's why I said like Shield Hero. I would stand corrected on that. I would consider like Shield Hero and obviously ReZero. They're both considered isekais. But when we reference Sword Art Online, Sword Art Online is not an isekai. You argued with me on that, River. Sword Art Online is
How is that not an isekai?
Read the definition again.
I don't know what happened, but
they weren't summoned. They didn't die.
They have to be summoned.
That's what, dude. Hold on. I'm going to pull up the definition. So we're looking at the same exact thing.
Oh, they don't have to be summoned. It just says that's what usually happens. Like, used to being transported to another world is the main thing. Like, that's the main thing that used to, and that's not even like the actual definition. That was from Urban Dictionary. I'm not locking it.
I think River's right here. All you do is transport to another world.
Dude, River, you don't even watch isekai like I do, bro.
I've seen enough.
not as many as I have.
I don't care. It doesn't matter.
That's my point.
It says nothing about death here.
Yeah.
That's what reincarnation is.
Hey, River, York knew best, Chimera and second. I don't care about the order. I don't care about the order.
Not true. Chimera Ant Peak.
So SAO is an isekai. It's literally a different world. Exactly. That's the point of isekai.
The only reason they're in a different world is because they have a fucking headset on. That's the only reason why. They're still fucking. Oh my god.
So, anyways, Greed Island, definitely a different world. I don't care. It's an isekai.
Whatever.
And you hate on it. I wish Timmy was here. Rip Timmy.
I just thought fucking Greed Island was mid, bro.
Rest in peace, Timmy. Anyways, um, fuck, where? Okay. Next up we have the Zodiac Family Arc.
Are we gonna put it on there? Oh, okay. We're going. Okay. We'll get. I get you. I got you. Zodiac
Yeah,
Family,
I guess
gotcha.
we can always delve back into the arcs once we actually like rank them in
Yeah.
order. But let's just
Zodiac
put them on the list for now.
Cool.
I know we're already 20 minutes in, so Killua, the Zoldyck family arc. How you guys feeling about this? Let's start.
I would say B. I would say that's right below the Hunter exams. I don't think that's better than Hunter exams. I don't think it's on the same level either. I think that's B tier.
Kammy, what are you thinking?
I would also say B tier.
Okay. Why would y'all put it in B tier?
I don't know. I mean, the only reason that this was going on, like the train. So first of all, like the big thing behind the Zoldyck family arc was those big gates that they had to get past.
The big thing.
The big gates. The gates.
No, that's not even what I meant. That was your mind going there. What I was saying was I don't think that was the actual like biggest thing in the arc. Pause.
That definitely was. Because once they got through the doors, they got up to the estate, and then that shit basically was just let me talk to the butler. Butler tested him, and then he fucking let him go.
So saving Killua wasn't.
Because think about this. That what stopped them from saving Killua? The fucking doors.
The butler shit was fire.
Yeah, I said that was good, but the main thing that was going on was them training to get through the fucking doors.
Well,
the butler was like right before the end because literally they didn't even have to like bust in and save Killua. His dad was just like, "All right, you can go." Like that was it.
But it was the fact that they were holding him, so it wasn't even like
the fact that they were holding him doesn't bump it up to A tier, bro. That shit's still B tier.
I'm not even arguing that. I just think that your point that the doors were like the most influential part of the arc.
I didn't say the most influential. I said that was the main thing that was going on. I didn't say that was most influential. That was what took the most time, and that's why I have it.
The main thing going on is kind of similar to the most influential. I don't know. That's just where my mind went.
Kilua's absence and held hostage by the Zoldyck family. That's the most influential. But the thing that, in my opinion, if I remember correctly, the thing that we see the most screen time of is them wearing all the vests and living in that house that has like everything super fucking heavy to be able to fucking get through the doors. And then once they get through the doors, they just walk up to the front. They have to talk to the butler. Butler tests them. But in the end, that test took less than an episode. And then by then, Killua and them were out. B tier.
Kammy, do you have any response to this?
I mean, to me, I think the family itself was the most important part of this arc. Like getting, to know the family and like they're like a different breed of people. Honestly, like the family itself was really cool, and also the butler is a goat.
Goated.
Yeah.
Are we talking about the butler with the coin? Or are we talking about the new hire butler?
The butler with the coin.
Yeah.
We're bro, for real.
But honestly, I wish you got to see more of the family, if that makes sense.
No word. I think that would be nice. I mean, we obviously saw glimpses through the rest of the series, but not even a lot.
Like, it would be interesting to like see like more of their lifestyle.
It seems like that was another thing that Togashi had that he was gonna go more in depth to as the series went on eventually. Because obviously, as you know, or if you guys do know, because I haven't read the manga, this is what I've heard. After the chairman arc, Gon is kind of out of the picture for the next like 2 arcs because he didn't have his abilities, or at least we believe that he doesn't.
Well, no, that's
like he doesn't.
You watched all of it, correct?
He doesn't know.
No, yeah, all of Hunter, right? Yeah. That's the reason that Gon is out of the picture for those 2 arcs is he does lose his Nen. That's what the vow does. Yeah. The vow basically kills him and takes his Nen away. And Killua wished for Gon to be brought back, but obviously with that, Gon does not get his Nen back. He gets his life back. That's
but I mean, I would assume though that, well, if y'all know this, I mean, I guess this is a light spoiler. I don't know if y'all mind it,
It's fun.
Dylan.
I don't care.
Because Carollo is able to get his back.
Oh yeah, I know that because there's a fight between Hisaka and Crollo. They finally get
Yeah,
to
yeah.
fight.
I feel like most people at least know that occurs.
Oh
So
yeah, no.
I'm just saying that eventually it is possible that Gon could get his back as well. I'm assuming, given that fact.
Yeah,
But
but here's the thing. The reason Crollo gets his Nen back though is because he gets a Nen exorcist to take what is restricting his Nen out.
I'm assuming.
Don't that's what happens because the only reason he can't use his Nen is because he's got Killua's fucking dagger in his heart. That's the only reason he can't use Nen.
Oh yeah, but I'm just saying. I mean, you are assuming, are you not? Though.
What do you mean? I'm assuming.
Like you don't know for a fact that that's what happened.
No, I know for a fact that that's what happened.
Oh, okay.
I know for a fact that that's
Okay.
what happened.
So
got
you did
his
your research. Okay.
Crollo got his fucking dagger stuck in his heart. Or not.
I know this
Crollo
happened,
got Crollo got corrupt because dagger stuck in his heart, and then that in the end of the Greed Island arc, when that dude walks off, he's like the side character or whatever. He's like, I got a job doing something for somebody. He's a Nen exorcist, and he got a job to exorcise the Nen out of Crollo, so Crollo can use his Nen again. That's why Hiska and him are able to fight again. Gon does not have something withholding his Nen. He literally lost his Nen from the vow. It's not like the same situation as Crollo, where Crollo, the only reason he didn't lose his Nen. The only reason he just couldn't use it because if he used it, he would have died immediately.
This man Archie's saying we got to get to the important arcs.
Yeah, that's fair.
I was 30 minutes in at this point.
That's fair. But yeah,
Hey,
Kilo, family, B rank.
Can we get a feel better Timmy in the chat? Apparently, he's not feeling so good.
R.I.P. Timmy. I'll be at your funeral.
Oh my god.
I
That's
feel
crazy.
bad, Timmy.
Okay. I like. All right. I think we can put. I know Archie said C. We had P. Y'all said B. For me, yeah, I'll follow this arc being B. I think it was pretty consistent overall. It wasn't the most enjoyable thing, but it had definitely its moments. So.
Yeah.
I found with B. But again, I think this is just slightly lower than the Hunter exam. So if I was comparing the two, it would just be like this. If it was my personal ranking. But I mean, hey, that's fine. I could even have this in C, but I'm fine with B. All right, so next we have Heaven's Arena.
It's a tough one for me.
This one I don't think we have to spend too much time on either, because we definitely spent a little too much time on the Zodiac Family. But this one, for me, I think the difference between the first two arcs, in my opinion, is this is the arc we finally find out about Nin.
Yeah.
They train the Nin. Very interesting stuff. And then we get some fire fights as well. So yeah, there's a lot of good shit in this arc. In my opinion.
I would say I would be okay with that being a B or C.
A B?
Okay.
Yeah.
Like this arc is really, really entertaining for me personally.
Okay, so where would you put?
Either A or B.
Right.
Yeah. I'm definitely I'm in agreement with B. I was gonna say like I like B is where I would want it, but if somebody like if River's like nah, it's shit's a C, I'd be like yeah, I kind of get that. It can go either way. I don't think it's A tier, without a doubt. I don't think it's A tier.
It's B, cool training and battles, but not B kind of on it.
Yeah.
I would agree with that. I'll feel in B. I'm fine with B.
Yeah, B is where I would put that one.
Because I personally think that we won't get into the rankings. We can talk about that later. But yeah, okay. Next we have York New, one of the big.
Oh, one of the peak hunters. S tier.
Definitely S, yeah.
S tier.
Is it though? Is it S though?
River, don't even pose that question. S tier. Put it up there, bitch.
Is it though?
Put it up there. We can move on to the next arc. S tier.
Are we sure it's S tier?
River, I'm about to stab my computer screen.
Are we positive
now
it's
that you're
S
on
tier?
there. Yes.
Like is Karapika even not
Yes,
interesting though? You guys do
Did
know
you just fucking say that? Did you just fucking take your bitch ass off full screen? Did you just fucking say that? Take your bitch ass off full screen, River. Shut the fuck up.
You guys do. You guys
you don't get the screen
realize.
anymore. You don't get the fucking screen anymore. You just said
Archie,
Rapika really died. I'm about to stab
Archie, who said I was trolling?
Archie, we about to box this motherfucker.
Who said I was trolling?
I'm
who
about to
said
get your
was
silly ass
trolling?
off the screen, River. Get your silly ass off the screen.
No.
Get your silly ass
off. But here's what I was gonna say before I
about to get bitch slapped, bro.
Before I keep getting goddamn rudely interrupted. You guys do realize
over again.
The main villain of this arc was Corolla, one of the most mid villains we've ever seen.
That doesn't make or break the arc. The arc is focused on Karapika, bro. The arc is, dude. Do we have to talk about all the fire ass fucking scenes that we saw in the York New City arc? Because let's all go to the one we all know and love, where Karapika brings a fucking shovel to a fight. Let's talk about that shit. Put that shit in S. Fuck you, River. If you leave it there, I'm leaving the fucking call. Put that shit in S.
Hey, all I gotta say is Timmy's not here. Timmy's not here, so we need some more toxicity.
I'm gonna punch your ass, bro.
Need more toxicity.
Okay, chat. Let me get an L River. Let me get an L River all across chat, please. Let me get an L River. I want to start seeing him. If he doesn't put this shit in S, I want to see L River.
Fucking pissed,
I want to see fucking L River all across the chat, bro.
Chat pissed. It's our Phantom Troop is the villain. Not Corolla the main villain, bro. I don't know how to tell you. York New Middle S. Crazy. On the fucking show with no show.
Thank you, Archie. Look at that. First L River. Let's get another one.
Crazy. I don't even see none about that. It has died since we S tier.
River smoking that pack.
Hey man, hey, Timmy's not here to do it. I gotta do it for him, you know.
Nah, bro, put that shit in S tier. If you don't take York New City out B, River.
So why y'all wanting S tier?
You move
y'all
on.
Y'all really gotta y'all.
All right.
So, anyways, Greed Island, easy A tier.
No.
Yeah,
he left. He actually left.
Why y'all got it? Kammy, why do you want an S tier? That's the real question.
Honestly, because it has like the best moments in the entire show.
Well, you said one of or some of?
It has some of the best moments.
Which one? Which moment?
One or some?
I don't know. Like, I guess just go into whatever you want.
No, it has some, not just one.
Okay. Valid. Okay, so what moments are you talking about?
Let's start with the one that everybody knows and loves, where Karapika brings a shovel to a fight.
Kammy was going.
Okay, let Kammy go then. Sorry, I thought you were addressing me.
I was gonna bring up that same scene, like when Karapika fought that tough guy, and then the next moment, he's digging his grave.
Mm-hmm. That's all y'all got. That's all I've heard so far.
Oh no, I'll keep going.
I mean, that's all I've heard. I think that sounds pretty mid to me. I ain't gonna lie to you. Man, y'all making it. My memory's starting to come back, bro. It's starting to come back. All right, continue.
You want me to keep going, River? I'll keep going.
Yeah, you keep going.
Okay, cool. So first of all, if I'm correct, this is where we start. Thank you. Yeah, River, you about to lose some fucking viewers if you don't put that shit in S. That's all I'm gonna say.
I continue.
So
we haven't fully ranked it yet, maybe.
This is where, if I'm correct, if I remember correctly, this is where we first start to see how Karapika started his training, how he got his abilities, and how deep his hate for the Phantom Troop really goes, and how much he may not. The crazy thing is like a lot of the other characters are fairly adept at what they can go through, like Gon. They all went through the Heavens Arena. His skill set, yeah, thank you. Yeah, but his skill set is designed purely to take down the Phantom Troop. That is it.
Okay.
And that is what makes his character so fucking amazing. Like literally, like I don't even know where to start, because so we start to learn about his men.
Damn, so it doesn't sound like there's a lot that went on, huh?
What?
So it doesn't sound like there's really a lot that happened if you don't know how to continue.
I'm still trying. I gotta gather my thoughts about what I specifically want to say, because there is so much. There's a difference.
Yeah, a lot did happen.
Okay, that's kind of good too.
Mid's Requiem. Okay, valid,
Dude, I'm
valid.
about to bitch slap you. I'm about to bitch slap the shit out you. Which one? Which one? That was. I think that was Chimera Ant. That was Chimera Ant. I'm thinking of because Phantom Troop also played a part in the Chimera Ant arc. But no, I'm talking about. So we'll start from the very beginning. We start to see.
All right, man, y'all
powers
doing a
unpacked.
shit job explaining this, man.
I
God
just said let's start from the
damn.
very beginning. I'm doing this
God
right now.
damn.
I'm doing this right now.
God damn.
I'm doing this right now, River. I'm
Art
about to
got
start.
it, bro. It's
I'm
got
about to
it.
start.
Okay.
I'm about to start. I'm about to start.
It's
You're not
called
gonna
trolling.
I can listen
Nah,
to
I'm about to
moments, I
start.
guess.
I could do. Okay, listen right here. So we at the very beginning we start with Kurapika
Just 'cause
and
of
how
disrespect.
his abilities are designed and how his abilities were formed and how we find out that he is a like one of the special types. He can go 100% when he's in the like his red eye stage. Like you could, there's all that shit just specifically in the beginning, talking about how deep Kurapika's hatred runs and how all that shit goes on. Like there's so much shit in just the beginning. Then we get to where he's hired as the fucking personal bodyguard and he has to go about and he has to see his fucking people's eyes in a fucking jar and he has to contain his hatred long enough. Okay, River, you get your ass off the screen or I'm about to bitch slap you. We get to see how deep his hatred runs when he gets those first glimpses of the eyes. And the one dude, one of my favorite fucking side characters in the arc, the bitch who's able to actually calm Kurapika down because she can hear her heartbeat. Or his heartbeat. Sorry, I'm thinking her because of fucking that's the girl who can actually do it. But like she's able to calm and the reason why she's messed up. Like the side character, they have the reason why she looks the way she is. Because at first I was like, what the fuck is this rat bitch doing? Like I was so confused. I was like, why is this a character? But then it comes to be like she was
You just
normal.
retelling the whole thing?
That's what I gotta do with what it seems like, River. God damn, bro.
Hey man, I was ready to hey, you know.
Put it S. Put it S. I'll stop if you put it S. Put it S and I'll stop. Or I'll keep going.
Hey, I
I'll
guess
go
you
for the
missed.
next hour.
I guess you missed earlier. You missed
I'll go for the next hour.
You did too much. Now it's in D tier.
I'm gonna go for the next hour and I'm just gonna talk.
How do you
over
bring
the
it down
entire
from
time.
C to D?
I'm gonna
That's
keep
crazy.
talking over
Hey,
you
hey,
until I
it
see that
was
in S and we
higher.
keep talking.
It was higher.
So here's what's gonna happen. I'm gonna keep talking
If you
until
seen
you
it,
put
you
it in
seen it.
S tier, and if you don't, and I'm gonna start this now. So going back to what I was saying. So side character development was obviously fantastic. The recruitment process that Kurapika had to go through, that was fantastic. I don't even have to dive into this. Thank you, Archie. So we got the recruitment process. That's fucking good. I'm gonna keep talking. Even the River's up there. River's irrelevant. Fuck River. I don't
He's
care.
losing.
After he gets recruited,
You know
you have
what?
to go through the auction and everything like that. He goes through the auction being the bodyguard, and he's fucking goated at that shit. And the crazy thing is he doesn't even have to flex his powers yet for the fucking auction arc and the
Are you
recruitment
still
because
going?
he's
That's
already
crazy.
that goated. But I'm gonna keep going. So you put it S tier. That's all I'm gonna say. After the auction,
Chimera
we
Ant
start
better
to see the
plus
first glimpse
ratio.
of the Phantom Troops and the Phantom Troop and how the Phantom Troop bodies the motherfuckers were supposed to be actually good. And then Kurapika steps in and the fucking Phantom Troop I forget what his name is because he dies. He's irrelevant. He fucking
All right.
he steps up. Put it up there. Put it up there. Put it up there.
No, hold on.
I'm gonna keep talking.
Listen. This is not because of anything you said, okay? I just want to make that clear.
Thank you.
Thank you, River.
I just want you to be quiet.
Chat, let it be known that I will fight for you guys all the time.
Nah. But for real though. All seriousness. York knew arguably a top 10 arc of all time.
Oh yeah.
In the anime.
Oh yeah.
Has some of my best memories I've had since watching anime took place while watching York New City.
And bro, I get so upset with myself because I watched Hunter x Hunter twice all the way through. First time I watched it, believe it or not, in chat, you can tear me apart for this because I turned over on my ideas. But I thought York New City was mid the first time I watched it, bro. I was like, why the fuck is this on Kurapika? I want to see more Killua. And then I watched it again and I was like, wow, I need to burn at the stake for saying that shit. I was so upset with myself after I watched that and understood how much of a masterpiece that shit was. But that first time I watched it, I was like, damn. and then I go back and I'm just like, damn.
I mean, really
So-
though, like that's all besides the point because Bleach really clears. So like,
Fuck you mean Bleach really clears. It has a bounce arc. Fuck you.
Bleach,
Bounce arc takes Bleach
clears.
down so far.
Bleach clears. Shout out to Timmy, man. But not for York New got it, bro. I don't know what to tell you. If you don't like York New, bro, really just rewatch York New. I ain't gonna lie, like it
Oh yeah.
really,
Oh yeah.
regardless of how mid Corollo is, it doesn't take away from the greatness of the arc in itself.
Of Karapika.
And the Phantom
Right.
Troop as a whole is a great group.
Imagine how much faster the Chimera Ants would have gone if Karapika was part of that.
I
mean,
I don't
his-
really
his
think he would have
net-
done shit. I'm not gonna lie.
His Nen abilities, now that I think about it, they are designed only to fight them.
He-
and if he
he's-
uses them against them,
Literally,
anyway,
if
just
he's
dies
not
down
fighting the Phantom Troop, he's mid as fuck.
that is actually, I just thought of that point right as
He's
I
probably-
mentioned that. I was
and-
like, oh wait, he can't use his Nen abilities against all the ants.
And
so he died.
even while fighting the Phantom Troop, as OP as he is, if he comes up against someone from the Royal Guard, he ain't doing shit. Because they gonna blitz his ass.
We're talking about in the Phantom Troop?
No, I'm talking about the Royal Guard, the Chimera Ants. Like I'm just going
Yeah.
off your point. You say
Well,
he
no,
gonna put in work,
Bro,
even
you
if
didn't let-
he
you didn't let me
switched his
finish.
abilities to
Oh.
the
Oh,
ants.
you're saying even if he put his
No, they
abilities against the
blitzing
Chimera
him,
Ants?
bro. He not doing
You're
shit.
dumb as shit, bro.
He
You're
not
dumb
doing
as
shit.
shit. You're dumb as shit, bro.
Bro,
Dumb.
they're at
Even-
least
even-
100
You're stupid.
times stronger than
You're
Corolla.
stupid, bro. You're dumb.
Yeah,
You're just stupid, bro.
they're pretty strong. I'm not gonna lie.
Nah,
Even
Nah.
Killua was struggling.
y'all both stupid. Y'all both stupid. Fuck
Godspeed Killua was getting like he
He had to
only
run
hang.
away.
Yeah, literally, he can only hang with Yami for like 30 seconds, and then he was gonna die.
Y'all
He was gonna
stupid.
die.
Nope, y'all stupid.
Goen got killed too if he didn't have that. You know.
Literally. That's the only reason Go had a chance. And I believe that if he fights Mirrorworm, he's still taking the L. For
Nope.
sure.
Nope.
Even Kite died.
Like,
Kite
no.
really died.
Like, people will
Kite
misconstrue
got
the
caught off
fact
guard.
that you're not gonna do that.
I'm
No,
gonna do
Kite-
that.
Kite would have died regardless.
Y'all bitches for that shit. Y'all can sack my fat.
Okay,
fucking
Archie,
nuts.
see, you're wrong. It didn't- I would like to say that the Rancor arc. Well, I think
I started watching Bounty Arc, fell asleep, bro. Can't finish
I would
it.
say that if my bias aside of like me post the Bounce arc, definitely I saw Bleach in a worse light. But just based off objective opinion, the Rancor arc was the peak of Bleach. I recently watched one of my boys' videos, Hickstra. He actually mentioned he's been blind reviewing the series, and it kind of just reminded me how really good that shit was. No cap. And yeah, no cap. The Fullbring arc was fire. But nah, the Eisen arc, bro. That was probably the peak. And then I don't know how good TYBW is, so we gonna have to see. But I don't understand y'all tripping. But yeah, now York New S.
Why they bring up
Um,
Bleach, bro?
Yeah, not because I was talking about Bleach earlier, probably.
Oh,
Yeah, because
he would
River
just love
likes
to
to
slander
distract
Bleach.
people.
So we got Greed Island next. One of the probably the
Green
most.
Island C tier.
Okay, this is not the most polarizing arc. This is not, definitely not.
C tier.
But
If we're gonna put that at B tier alongside Heaven's Arena and the Zodiac Family Arc, we got a problem. Put that shit in C tier. No arguments.
Ken, what do you think?
for me, honestly, I could agree with C. Mostly because the villain, honestly.
And the only redeeming quality about the fucking Greed Island arc was literally the training. That was it. That was what made it cool. Was the training. Think about that.
The other
Think
bad
about
guy,
that sentence.
the other
Hold
bad
on, hold
guys
on,
I
hold
didn't- I didn't care about either.
He was squaring up with Uvogen. Do you understand how much stronger the ants are than fucking Uvogen? Do you understand how strong they are? Over 100 times stronger than Uvogen. Like, dog. Okay. I
I
don't
don't
know.
know. I
Wait,
don't know.
who's that?
I think Uvogin was who
The
Kurapika
dude
took the shovel
Krapika.
to.
Yeah.
Oh,
Like he is getting one shotted by fucking Pito.
Here's the
One
thing,
shot.
though.
Easily.
Kurapika wasn't even struggling against Uvogin.
It doesn't matter.
It does matter, bro.
He
Who's he
didn't
gonna
one
fight to
shot him, did
actually?
he? Did he
Who's he
one
gonna
shot him?
fight to actually struggle? Who's he gonna fight to actually struggle?
Someone comparable. Probably Corolla. Corolla's probably
Nope.
comparable.
Krollo's easy bag. That's why fucking Kurapika got his ass, bro.
That's not what
Nope.
happened though.
Nope, I don't care.
He didn't fight Corolla.
If Krollo was so overpowered, Krollo just could have fucking fucked everybody.
I said he was similar. He was
Nope.
like relative to probably
Nope.
Corolla.
Nope.
Maybe
Nope.
Hisoka. Like he's around that level.
Kurapika has no struggle against Krollo.
Bro, Kurapika is like he's like Corolla Hisoka level. That's where he's at.
No. He easy claps Krollo.
Oh my god. So easy claps Hisoka too.
Hmm?
Does he easy clap Hisoka?
I would say almost. I would say he starts to struggle because I would say Hisoka is better than Krollo. Personally, I think Krollo's mid. I think Hisoka's better, and I think
stronger.
I think Kurapika struggles a little bit more against Hisoka. I think where Kurapika say that he could use his Nen abilities against Chimera Ants, I think Kurapika would then start to struggle against the Royal Guard, and that is it.
You do realize? Okay, so what about Midwin?
Oh no, Kurapika can't beat Mera.
What's
Nope.
happening if he fights Midwin?
He dies.
How fast?
30 seconds less.
no, 1 second.
30 seconds?
1
30
second.
seconds less than 30 seconds.
How is he surviving that long?
Red eyes, scarlet eyes. He has
You
all
want crack, bro.
100%
Literally
of all the abilities.
0.5 seconds. Probably less. He's dead.
I think being able to use 100%. I think if you
No.
listen, hear me out.
He gets in
Hear me
100
out.
feet
Hear me
vicinity.
out. Hear me out. I think being able to
That's
use
crazy. Goddamn,
not
bro.
hear me
That's
out.
crazy, bro.
That'd
Corolla's
be funny.
graphical will be crazy in 2078. Oh my god.
Nah, fucking hear me out. Being able to use 100% of every type of Nen is a little fucking overpowered. I do not think Greed Island A tier. Nah. Sorry, Archie. Sorry, Archie. I like how you are very appreciative of Hunter x Hunter like I am, but Greed
No,
Island C tier.
Now look, Kammy, where you putting Great Island? I don't remember if you had mentioned already.
Yeah, I said probably C or B. But honestly, I can't even name like one side character from Greed Island besides Bisky. Like, can you guys name a few side characters besides Bisky?
Nope.
Exactly. So
Nope.
C tier.
Nobody that's
There
important.
wasn't
There's
a
no-
lot of Razor.
Razor is not a bro. Razor is the main thing that was going on in the dodgeball. Of course, you're gonna be able to name his ass.
He's a side character though.
You disappoint me, River.
Is he
You
not?
disappoint the fuck
The
out of me.
villain's name was Ginthru.
Bro.
Hisoka, side character.
You actually remember
Hisoka.
that?
Bro, Ganthru wasn't shit, bro.
Hey man. Hey,
Nah.
hey man.
Bro, he lost to
Nah.
Gon, bro.
Name a side character from Heaven's Arena.
From Heaven's Arena?
Yep.
We got the fucking I don't know their names. We got the
Sushi.
little
Exactly. You don't know their names.
No, Zushi.
I know the
Okay.
characters though. I can at least
Uh,
think of who the characters are. I can't think of who the fucking characters in Greed Island Arc are. I can't just because I can't think of their name doesn't mean I don't remember the side character. I remember a little punchy guy who Killua fucking rocked and by a little hit a little chop, right? They got their teacher, you got the top boy, you got wheelchair boy, you got fucking Hisoka.
All right,
Even though
well,
Hisoka's not really a side character.
You know
I'm naming more than Greed Island, bro.
you know
I'm
what?
naming more than Greed Island. That's what
You know
matters,
what?
doesn't it? Mm-hmm.
Hey, me and Archie on the same page. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. That's an A tier. But just because they were disagreeing, I gotta go with the group. Just gotta go in B.
I don't know. I just feel like the bad guys, the villains in Great Island were so trash. Like they I feel like a lot of them lost pretty easily to Gon and Killua.
I'm gonna go get some water and let you rethink your life choices real quick, River. I'll be back.
Here's the thing with Gon though. Is one of the good things about Gon's character is the fact that his morality.
Never mind, I just saw Archie's comment, bro. Okay, that is probably one of the best points I've ever seen because on top of that, that's where you start to see. That's where you really start to see
That's what I was about to say.
The whole dynamic between what Hunter x Hunter is and why it's such a controversial shonen because it has two main characters with polar opposite character development arcs. And Gon's character development arc, like all of shonen, you see a character that could have fallen into darkness get saved by like friendship and all this like developing and stuff like that. That's what a lot of shonens that you see are. Now, Gon is the exact opposite because he got power at such a young age. The way that he used that power and the way he saw the world through his moral lens was so messed up since he was still so immature that shit like that, like that's fucked up. That's stupid. Dude was a fucking murderer. Gon was just like, all right, you cool. You help me train. Like that's the big red flag of like, fuck, Gon's mentality is messed up. And that's the one thing that I liked about that. Because even though that moment was mid, what it meant for his character development was fuck you. That was really meaningful. That's why Greed Island is a D tier.
That's crazy. Look. With Greed Island, I have some of. Well, okay, I'm saying like in terms of favorites, this would be like top 10. I say some of my probably favorite memories of Hunter x Hunter come from Greed Island.
Dude, how?
Greed
All of my
Island.
favorite
Really?
memories come from Chimera Ant.
I'm saying like top 10, like dodgeball. The fight with Ginther was pretty cool. The training with Biscuit.
No, it wasn't. No, it wasn't. River.
Cap.
River.
No,
What is
those are
wrong with you, dude?
those are pretty
Are
good
you
moments.
okay?
I can't lie.
The fight with
Hey,
Gantru is
hey,
training, like
hey.
I said, is the one thing that I liked about it. Fight with Gantru was ass. Training was good. Fucking fight with or dodgeball game with Razor, decent.
Hey, I'm not gonna lie to you. Greed Island. Some of it was kind of boring.
No
but,
shit.
But overall, I might have enjoyed it the most out of any arc.
That is so sad.
Really?
That is so sad, River.
But here's my reasoning.
I feel
too.
bad for you.
Part of the reasoning for that is just because it was probably like has some of the most lighthearted moments and just like overall like it's just chill compared to everything else.
I will allow you to put it at B only because I love Hunter x Hunter as a whole.
Yeah, Gone. Let me see. Gone is kind of off. If someone helps me, doesn't care there. Yeah.
Oh no, yeah, that's
Y'all
could go
both have
into-
different cap opinion.
Mega
Greed Island is good. Shut the fuck. Yeah.
suck my dick.
Mega
Yeah,
trash.
exactly. Enjoyable and the best are not the same. Yeah. Like I don't like. I'm not. I don't even think. I think that was kind of hyperbole. So I enjoyed it the most, but it's definitely up there. Like in terms of some of the stretches, I enjoyed it considerably. So hey. Yeah. Fuck it. That's my hot take.
I think B is a fair rating then.
I'll allow it. I'll allow B.
Yeah.
I'll
Okay.
allow B.
All right, bro. We'll get into the rankings and how I feel in terms of things are better than others, but yeah. Oh, okay. Now we have just a small fish in the pond. Come here, Antark.
S tier, no debate.
S tier, yeah.
S tier, no debate. You put it at anything besides S tier, bro. I'm gonna go get it. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna let you think for a second, River. I'm gonna go get a drink of water to prepare for all the talking I'm about to do.
The most
So,
pulverizing arc.
I'll be right back.
The most pulverizing arc in Hunter x Hunter. Some say it's mid. Some
Mid?
say it's ass. Some say it's the best arc in all of it. Now, what will we say? What will River say? Find out next time. Find out next time on Dragon Ball Z. But no. E tier carried by Koglu. Hey,
Wow.
Ikagwa did carry. I ain't gonna lie to you. I was carrying. Low key carries the whole show. Hey, Ikagwa carries. So, hey, Mega Turtles.
He lied about it.
You suck my dick. Yeah. So yeah, Chimera Ant. Does it have some peaks? It does have some peaks. Is it overshadowed by other things? Yes. Does it have some moments that'll push you to sleep? Yes.
Nope.
Was
Crazy.
it?
Nope.
No, not
I was
for
not.
me. Not at
I
all.
was not sleeping at all during that arc.
Kammy sounds like Gabe, low key.
Sound like what?
Gabe.
Gabe?
Yeah.
Who's Gabe?
That one dude.
That
with
one
the-
dude.
on Twitter.
Can you send me his Twitter?
Yeah.
can.
Yeah. So Chimera
I can start
Ant.
talking. River, you want me to start talking, or do you want me to say my
As I
shit?
was saying, like it's probably the most pulverizing art.
Chimera
So,
Ant is top 10 anime art.
I think honestly, if we're gonna keep it 100 stack, it ain't all that, man. It ain't all that.
I'm gonna go to sleep. Thanks, guys.
River
not all
trolling. River
Uh,
trolling.
it's not all that for real. Yeah,
Oh,
it's not.
then left.
Archie said it did make me fall asleep at one point. Not gonna lie, so we're on the same page. We're on the same page.
Can you tell me what point you fell asleep?
When they were entering the castle, definitely was a point because that lasted for 10 episodes from again now. And then all the stuff with the random side characters definitely had me sleep. For sure.
Wow.
Yeah. What else? Like also, yeah. So a lot of those moments, like just overall, it's just having fun to sleep. It wasn't all that. Chimera Ant is S tier and peak Hunter x Hunter, but definitely not top 10 anime manga. It definitely isn't. It's definitely not. Have you talked to him in space before? Yes, you probably have.
I have.
It's not yet. I think so. It's not even better than Yu Hakusho Dark Tournament Arc. Spitting. Talk to him. 100%. Not even close. Now, where would I rank this arc? They said S tier. Well, since it did have some peaks, I'm gonna go B tier.
B tier. It has to be at least A. It has to be at least A.
I'm gonna go B tier, guys.
Okay, give me 1 second.
Yes,
If you're gonna go B tier. So sorry, Keyboard. I love you to death. I'll love you forever. You're the best anime character of all time. You're Killer Living Wife, right? Okay, man. Love you, baby.
Praying to Killua.
Killua like B tier at best.
No.
You did not just say that. He didn't mean it. I'm sorry.
I would argue that Killua is one of the best anime characters in anime in general.
Oh.
I would argue that.
Chimera Ant introduced like 10 new side characters. I end up really caring about.
Thank
all of
you.
them. Here's the crazy part. I cared about none of them. Stuff was going.
Mega, you suck.
Man,
you suck dick right now, bro.
Spitting. Like I didn't even understand.
You're not spitting shit.
Like why would Gon even get that upset over Kite, bro? Like
Kite was his one connection to his dad that he was actually tangibly able to like understand.
He shouldn't have got that upset, bro. Archie saying it should have been A. That's a little too high. Archie, I'm gonna lie to you. That's a little too high.
Dude, River.
That's being very.
If you keep trolling like this, I'm gonna bitch slap the shit out of you when I next see you.
Being very nice.
We're gonna play soccer and I'm gonna cup check your ass with my fucking cleats. Do you want to be kids when you grow up?
It's so cringe. Yep. Okay. I guess
you saying this shit to make me mad, River, and I swear.
So moving on.
No.
Leave it there. See what happens.
That's still not S tier.
Bro, Megaton was talking. Midwin versus Editor was so repetitive. He did the same thing over and over again. Then he blew himself up because he couldn't win. What is such a snooze fest?
That's a crazy take.
Hey man,
That
you
is-
took the
That
words
is
out.
the
It's
craziest take
because-
I've fucking heard.
Alright, spit it.
It's because Miriam just like he's too overpowered that Netero like he struggled to fight him and had to keep slapping him down, and it was doing like 0 damage. And I really liked how this with this arc, all these ants pose so much of a challenge for the characters. A few of them even dying, and I don't know. I just really like the attention. What a show!
It's crazy because he's not trolling. Because it's facts. Yeah.
River, you about to lose me. You about to watch me go to sleep
though,
right
like,
now.
Like if I wanted to put on an arc before I went to sleep, come here. And if there was an arc I wanted to put on to really fully enjoy myself and be immersed in anime, Greed Island, 100%.
What you zooming in on, bitch? What the fuck you zooming in on, huh? What the fuck you zooming in on? Say some shit.
So
Say some shit.
Greed Island over Chimera Ant.
No,
You lucky I like my computer because I'm about to punch the fuck out of this shit right now. You lucky I'm like, I like my computer.
Me and Archie, I think me and Archie on the same page, so I don't really know. Megaturtle's probably on the same page too. I feel like Megaturtle's
up.
feeling it.
Hold up.
Yeah.
No.
Yep.
No.
We're on the same page here, for real.
Nope.
Um,
No. Just because you're on the same page doesn't mean you're on the right one.
Hey man, it is the right one, and people really need to get on a new wave. But this arc doesn't even stand up to stuff that's coming out now. Like, you look at Villain Saga. You look at the start of Villain Saga. Comparing it to Chimera Ant, not even close, bro. It doesn't stand
Haven't
up.
seen it yet.
Seeing the peaks of like
Me
my
either.
my Villain Academia from My Hero Academia. My Villain Academia was
Mid.
such a peak in My
Mid.
Hero, and comparing that to what
Mid.
people say is the peak of Hunter x Hunter and Chimera Ant, it really doesn't stand up to it.
Mid.
What else has been
Mid.
coming out? You know what I'm saying? Top shit. Hey. I mean, I've only seen one season, and it's already better, bro. It's already clears, bro. What are we doing?
Bro, what is all
Chimera Ant and Greed
about?
Island
Oh
fighting
my
for second
God,
place.
bro.
What can I say?
Y'all
I
so
think
sad.
it just doesn't stand up. Like, even if we're comparing it to Yu Yu Hakusho, like if we're comparing this to Takashi's arcs that he's wrote,
Chimera
it's
Ant's
not
arc
even
is the
not
I
even
will-
top 10 arc.
If y'all got the
Takashi's written.
time, I will sit here and explain for the next hour how Chimera Ant's arc is S tier. If y'all really want me to, I will sit here and explain for the
this is
next
gonna be a
hour.
long ass podcast.
Oh yeah, it will be. I'm gonna make my fucking point.
I honestly can't name many shonen where like the villain was unbeatable, and I think it's part of the reason why this arc is peak because the villain was like unbeatable pretty much. No one could defeat him besides nuclear bomb.
It's not a top 10 arc.
It is.
I will allow you to say that, but to
Let me
allow you
see.
to slander it to say that it's B, it is S.
Facts. No one died besides relevant characters. Kite, Miriam, Komogi. Who even is Komogi?
Bro, no, you're not saying this shit.
Low key, like if we're looking at
Gon
shows
almost
like,
died, bro. Wait, no, go back. Gon almost died, bro.
He didn't though.
He almost died.
Yeah, no, he didn't die. Couldn't even
Gon
be.
almost. Yes, he did. He was on his deathbed.
He didn't die though. He was just on his deathbed.
Yeah, if Killua didn't have a Luca, Gon would be dead.
That's besides the point. Really, for a type shit.
Like Gon, like
Um,
sacrificed his life in that arc.
Look, I've been watching Monster. Nothing. Hunter,
Can you
Chimera
name,
Ant.
can you name
This thing close.
another shonen where the main character almost dies like that?
Yu
It's
Yu
like-
Hakusho. He actually died.
I've never seen this, so I can't.
Miriam is my favorite B tier. Well, he dies in the first episode, so and he also comes back.
Like,
so
there's
it's
so much
kinda-
like shonen out there where. Okay, I can't think.
Dragon
of,
Ball
like,
Z. Dragon Ball Z.
Okay, but like they have like the Dragon Balls to bring them back to
Miriam,
life.
my
So it's not.
favorite B tier.
It's not the same.
such a unoriginal concept of villain turning good.
gonna let
Basically just
Steven
copy
have
Naruto.
his.
Basically just copy
No,
Naruto.
he didn't turn good. What are you talking about?
Chimera and
Miriam did not turn
Reviet-
good.
Bro,
He didn't turn good at all.
I'm gonna let y'all have this insignificant conversation since y'all have the wrong fucking shit. I'm gonna go back to watching In the Land of Lido.
Oh yeah,
have fun.
Lion died. I'm so sad.
Can you explain how Miriam's a good guy now?
So Miriam was kind of showing how he'd become a human. He was kind of paralleling Gon, and how he was becoming more human as Gon was becoming more of a monster. Basically Togashi saw the work of Taite Kubo and said, you know what, I'm gonna take that and I'm gonna do the same thing. He said he saw Ichigo and Ukiura and said, I'm gonna copy the exact same thing. And put
He
it in
only
my shit.
cared for one girl. It's the only person he cared about. He didn't care about his royal guards who fought to protect him. He didn't give a shit about them.
Even though
he only cared about this one girl. That's it. Doesn't make him a good guy.
I think because no, he was becoming more human, bro. We even see that he didn't want to fight.
I wouldn't say he's a good person now. Like he died a good person. Like
he didn't want to fight Netero. Like he wasn't even trying to do this fighting shit. Regardless of, yeah. I don't know if the which arc came first. That's what besides the point. I just wanted to correct that. Monster series are better monster than Gon and Miriam. No facts, bro. 100%. The MC did. Well, that's true. That's true. The girl from Yu Yu Hakusho better than Miriam. Not facts. 100%. Okay.
The MC died in such a lame way in Death Note.
Moving. That wasn't lame. I disagree.
It was.
But moving on to the chairman election arc. What y'all think?
Wait. Where'd you put the Chimera Ant arc?
It's on there.
Where? Oh, I'm blind.
Yeah.
You put it on B tier?
So chairman election. What y'all think?
Dylan, help me here. Help me, Dylan. He's giving up. He's completely giving up. You probably know more. You watched Hunter twice. I only watched it once, like a couple years ago. You probably know more than me, bro.
Chairman election.
I'm back.
Probably S tier.
No.
I'm gone again.
This is probably like the weakest arc.
Clears. Chairman election clears Chimera Ant.
Dude,
one of the weakest arcs.
Dude, what is wrong with you, River?
Mega Turtle spitting.
River.
You understand the themes, Kammy.
River. Why did I come back to Chimera Ants at B tier?
Because it's in B tier. It deserves it.
River, move that shit to S tier.
Hold on, my bad. Hold on.
Move that shit to.
What am I doing?
What are you doing, bro?
Hold on.
Move that shit to S tier.
No. Oh my gosh.
River, you must be high as shit to be trolling me like this.
All right. All right. So Chimera Ant arc. If we're actually gonna rate this arc, and we're gonna be completely objective in rating this arc, it would be clear to see
S tier.
The position of that Chimera Ant arc.
S tier.
And if you do disagree, you would be wrong.
I disagree.
In that opinion.
And I'm right.
I think you guys are both wrong in your opinion. So Chimera Ant, if we're really going to talk about where that belongs, the chairman arc is the best.
Fucking with me,
bro. I was on the edge of my seat
no,
for most of the episodes throughout this whole arc.
Nah, so
you didn't get that feeling at all.
Chimera Ant, God tier.
Put me, River.
Okay,
put me. Give me the
Thank
stage
you.
for a second. Give me the stage for a second.
Okay, what you got to say?
Give me the
Do
stage.
you agree? Do you disagree?
Put me up there.
Do you disagree?
I'm gonna do some talking. You can listen. Put me up there. Put me up there. Main screen.
You're not gonna let me know if you disagree or agree?
Thank you. Oh, I definitely agree. I definitely agree.
Nah, bro.
let me
Nah, that's crazy.
let me talk. Let me talk
He
now.
said
Okay.
undercooked getting overcooked now.
One of the main reasons why the
Undercooked getting
Chimera Ant
overcooked
arc
crazy.
is so good is because of the character development it displays in a single arc. Obviously, Meruem, you can argue however much you want about him and how he's mid, whatever you want, but the regardless, the main thing that you see with all of the Chimera Ants is
Bro,
that
overcooked.
they at some point obtain some degree of humanity because their diet consisted of humans. That's one of the big things. That's one of the side effects that they did not see coming. They were just thinking, oh, this is going to make us stronger. This is a better source of food. But what they didn't think was that ingesting humans was going to give them some form of humanity, which then made them contemplate about things besides themselves, which is what like humanity is all about. Basically, it's about things that are more outside of us than us, like as a single person. The character development that was side characters alone, Knuckle and Shoot. Shoot has a fucking insane amount of character development, in my opinion. He starts out shy as fuck, and then when he has to fight that fucking, I forget what the dude's name was, Big Red Hulk. When he has the Yuppie, whatever the fuck. Whenever Shoot has to fight him and almost just like sacrifices himself, like that's fucking peak character development. One of my like, in just my
I
opinion.
got a question though.
What's up?
Do you have a problem with where I ranked it?
You put it at God?
Well, you can look at where I put it. I mean,
Yeah, I agree with where you put it, without a doubt. No,
Okay.
I agree. I absolutely agree with where you
well,
put
I
it.
just had to check.
Absolutely. I'm just gonna continue going. Mega, you can suck my dick, bro. You're just
Mega-
not. You can.
Mega
The
trash.
reason you saying that shit right now is what proves me right, because you didn't even think into what Chimera Ant arc is actually about. You were just like, oh wow, and like this, like what it represents is actually what makes it God tier. Like if you were to look at it at face value, you would then be like, okay, this is A tier. That's where I would put it, right? If you looked at it at face value. But if you look at it as what it represents when it comes to character development and like where like this is where we see the full switch between why it was such a controversial shonen, because shonen anime, they usually have one obvious main character, and in this one it didn't. It was Gon and Killua as side-by-side main characters that had opposing character arcs. Gon was the one who started good, and then at the very end of Chimera Ant's arc, you see that he has reached this point of just like chaos. Like he is now just probably one of the bad people from what it's on, because his morals were so skewed from a young age. Killua, on the other hand, started off as a cold-blooded assassin, and by the end of the Chimera Ant arc and the end of the show, he is now actually like what Gon should have been, but Gon isn't. He's now just like completely lost in anger and hatred because of what happened. On top of that, I think the fight scene, I think Komagi is probably one of the most relevant characters in the Chimera Ant arc, and y'all can hate me as much as you want for that shit. But without Komagi, literally,
This
like
is
the
what
Chimera
waffling
Ant.
about.
You can shut the fuck up, Meg. I don't give a fuck. Fuck you. Bro, Yuppie, I don't care about Yuppie. Pito
How long are
and
you gonna
fucking.
talk about this?
Bro, I'm gonna keep talking. You can shut the fuck up, River. I'm gonna explain until I feel like I'm done explaining. I'm gonna explain until I feel like I'm done
Chimera
explaining.
Ant
So, Meruem,
top 10 arc. in fiction.
Komagi, fucking, the reason she was so important is because if Komagi didn't exist, if she was not a character, Meruem would have just exterminated everybody without feeling anything. But the second that he was faced with something that was a challenge to him, and he had to overcome that challenge, is when the humanity started to fucking kick in, and he had to realize that there was more to this than just being like a challenge. Like, it would be terrible to just fucking like kill this person because she's better than him. Instead, he decided to use her as a learning opportunity as how to get better. And because of that, even though they were just playing fucking I forget they were playing Gungi, even though they were just playing Gungi, literally it caused character development in him. She became the one thing that he actually cared about besides his own goal. And even then, his own goal started to fucking, bro, Mega, if you're saying this slander, bro, I'm gonna kill you. Thank you, Brett. Without fucking Komagi, Meruem would have just decimated all of the humans without even a thought, bro. That's what happened to the other motherfuckers that he played against. But Komagi came up, and because she was so good, she actually had an impact. She had a profound impact. Then how are you saying Komagi isn't fucking
He's waffling.
Okay, he's contradicting himself. He can suck my dick, bro. Yeah, I don't.
Same here, Archie.
Without Komagi, Meruem would not be Meruem, and Meruem would have just annihilated everybody and not had an issue with it. But because Komagi existed, Komagi is actually what gave him the piece of humanity, and it was weird because in that moment, humanity was his weakness. Like his humanity was actually a weakness instead of being a strength. Some would argue that that's just a normal. But Komagi was essential in Meruem's development. The ending to it, and like let's the Meruem Netero fight, showing how Netero like got his capabilities and like finally seeing his net abilities. That shit was fucking goated, and you could not argue with me on that shit. Seeing how, because I had wondered what at this point in time, like when I was watching the first time, I had wondered what his net abilities were the entire time, and to see that shit, I was like, yo, like I just thought it was cool as fuck. And Meruem's abilities are like, he just got good nen, some shit. I don't know, fucking, I don't really care. But overall, Meruem and Netero fight went crazy. Afterwards, all that shit was happening in Komagi. The bond between Komagi and Meruem was so strong. Komagi literally, and Meruem is a fucking chimera ant, and Komagi decided to die with him, and she was a child. If you're telling me she is not important, and she is a child that decided to die with somebody that she barely knew, you can fuck yourself. I'm gonna suck you off, Mega. Pause.
Wow.
Yeah, bro. I'm gonna go ahead and stop because Chimera Ant is god tier. I don't have to say anymore. I went through a lot. I'm gonna just let it speak for itself. I can talk more about it later.
Oh man. Yeah. We got it in God's here. Does it really deserve to be in God's here?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
We'll just
Absolutely.
put it here.
No, you need to put it at least S.
We'll just put this. For the time being.
I'll allow it.
Okay. We're not gonna have a got to. Okay, but no. Hey, more in the building. You know it's better than any arc in Hunter. Daily life of the immortal.
Yes, bro. Daily life of the immortal. Go.
My God, that is wow.
Daily life of the immortal. Go.
No, Sword Art Online Elf arc.
Bro, that's so sad. Don't bring up that arc. We don't talk about that arc.
All right. Can all right. The chairman's election arc. I can't move it back down. So are we ranking it?
I would say A. I would genuinely say A. I don't think it's S tier. I think it's A tier. I think B tier is a little too low to group it with everything else, especially since that's the debut of Leorio's net ability.
That's your criteria? Okay.
No, that's just. I think that's a cake on like icing on the cake. That's not the main point of it.
Only had like one moment though.
Okay.
The moment was a pretty big moment. But like I said, icing on the cake. That's the
like
main
even that one
today.
moment, he still wasn't really relevant in the arc, in my opinion.
Sure.
I agree with that. Like I said, icing on the cake. I'm not saying that was the brunt of the fucking entire arc.
I think A.
Really? I was gonna say B.
A, all the way.
I think
I feel like it's the weakest arc, but I do really like Luca the most. Like she's amazing.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I think.
And the butler.
Yeah. Okay. I think just a lot of things about this arc, the politics. Hisoka coming back. Illumi.
I mean, I'm fine with A though. Put it there.
The Alika and Killua side plot. And then the actual chairman election was pretty fire.
Oh, yeah.
I think overall it was really good.
I think
really
A tier is a solid place for it. Which is cool because if you look at it, it comes full circle back to A.
I think it's around A tier, yeah. In my opinion. All right, now we gotta rank them.
What do you mean now we gotta rank them?
Like in order.
I think the Chimera Ant arc is better than York do.
Let's start from the bottom.
Okay, the
What's
bottom.
the worst arc in Hunter?
Greed Island.
I would
No.
say the same.
I would say the Zodiac Family Arc.
Whatever we're ranking them for, I'm ranking them personally. I'm not gonna try and rank them as a group thing because I know that nobody's gonna be fucking. Yeah, bro, that's what I'm saying. That's a peak moment.
Arc's better than Chimera Ant. York New, Dark Tournament, Tuning Exams. Zero Requiem, Invasion of Marley, Karusuno versus Shirator.
You got Arlong Park over
Izawa.
Chimera Ant? Are you fucking me?
Hey, yo, what? You can't think of a better phrase than that, really.
Bro, I say that all the time. You gotta get used to it.
Wow. Dark History, I don't know what that is. Soul Society, Arlong Park, Finland Saga Prologue.
Where's Taboo Tattoo, bro?
I'd say about half of those. I'd give it about half of those. The election arc was a great conclusion for Killua's journey of self-worth. And the end with garbage. Facts. Zodiac Family War, spit it. Yeah, okay. I would have said more about
If you want to put Zolder Family at worst, I wouldn't care. I just personally think Greed Island is actually, you know what? No, I think I agree. Zolder Family is worst. Yeah, I'll agree with that.
All right.
Yeah,
Second
fine.
worst.
Second worst is damn, this is hard. Second worst is probably
For me, it's Heaven's Arena.
that's what I was about to say too. Only reason why is because when they start to hone their Nen abilities is Greed Island.
And don't get me
That's-
wrong, Heaven's Arena is cool, but
Yeah, I'll agree with that. Greed
Okay,
Island,
okay.
obviously.
Understand.
I don't know. She's back.
What do you think, Kammy?
Sorry, my internet.
Hunter Exam, second worst.
I think Heaven's Arena is the best one that's in B tier.
Interesting.
Do you guys agree?
I think Greed
I
Island
kind
is
of missed
better.
the 2 minutes of what you guys were saying.
Yeah, I would say Greed Island's better.
I think Greed
Really?
Island's better.
Really?
Just because that's where you see the definition of their Nen abilities.
Yeah, none of them touching Dare Life, the Immortal King. Crazy. Ain't no way pro.
Hey, Maury's
Crazy
talking
hat.
shit, bro. Maury's talking straight facts.
Hunter Exam with the worst tournament arcs in all of China. Okay.
What is this hater doing in the comments? What the fuck?
So third,
He or she's been hating on this the whole time.
Archie. Come on, Brody.
Where's Archie and Shonen? What the fuck?
Anyways, okay, move.
I mean, I'm fine with any thing you put, guys.
All right, well, we'll have. So that's 7. That's 6. Is Heaven's Arena. So at 5,
Greed Island.
for me, it would be this.
So you're gonna pull it out of A tier.
I had it. I didn't
Put
have
it
it in A
B
tier. I didn't have it in A tier. I mean, if you'd
Alright.
rather see this instead, then that's fine.
Y'all disappoint me. Put that back. Put that back. Put that
But
back.
hey.
I forgot we're doing this individually. I'll let you
Me?
do it. I'll let you do it. If we're doing this individually, not as a group, because I'm not letting this speak for myself. But if you're doing that,
No, we're doing this as a group.
nah, bro, then I'm not letting you do that shit.
All right, then how are we doing it then?
Greed Island stays B tier. Hunter Exam is much better than Greed Island.
No, it's not.
Dude, it definitely is.
Cap.
You're cat, bro.
Okay, what do you think?
I agree with Dylan.
That's so sad.
Put it back, River. Put it back. Put it back up in A, River.
No, it's not going in there.
Put it back up in A,
It's
River.
not A.
Put it
It is
back in
not.
A.
It is not
It is
fucking
A.
A tier.
It's A
If you
tier.
want it above
As long-
Greed Island, it's not A tier.
As long as it's
Or
Great Island, that's good.
I guess we could do that.
Nah, put him back down.
Okay.
Greed Island doesn't deserve A tier.
All right. Well, And that's what we're doing. So we
Whatever.
have our ranks of 7 Zodic,
Damn.
6 Hunter Arena, 5 Greed Island Disappointment. Hunter Exams at 4. Now we move on to Greed Island is objectively good. Yeah.
Greed Island's objectively mid.
He's soaking fucking cash. It was good. That was good and solid. But yeah. So then we have 4 or 3, which would be the chairman election arc.
Yeah, that's def.
No, but I have Greed Island over chairman election arc.
Really?
I think I wouldn't. But
Chairman election is definitely better than it deserves its place as it is right now, without a doubt.
okay. And then we move on. So one
Top
is
2. This is going to be a polarizing one. Because I would say York New is second, Chimera Ant first. That's what I'm saying.
That's what I said earlier.
And hey, it's the only right answer. If you did think otherwise, you can suck my cock. So
Ayo.
yeah.
York New is good. That's why it's an S tier, but Chimera Ant is best.
No, it wasn't. You're mid. Plus young boy better plus ratio.
Young boy.
But no, man. Yeah.
I think that sums it up pretty good.
So our final rankings: Zodiac Family 7, Heaven's Arena 6, Greed Island 5, Hunter Exams 4, Chairman Election 3, York New 2, Chimera 1. Pretty objective list besides the Greed Island and Hunter Exams part. So that's the only thing
I
you're
feel
allowed
like
to
that
disagree
middle
with.
area. I think that middle area is where things start to get a little foggy.
Like Dylan said, Greed Island, you get to see the definition.
Mega,
my
bro.
God.
Mega just wants
Mega-
box, bro. Mega
Mega
just wants
trash.
the box.
This is why your nickname's Mega
Go
Trash.
hand this
Liar,
motherfucker.
Y'all work the same. See y'all later. I'm Warwick. Peace.
See you
But
later,
yeah,
boy.
man. Let us know your thoughts in the comments. I think this is a pretty good list. Y'all happy with it? I'm happy.
I'm happy with it.
Yeah, I'm happy.
Cool.
I'm happy with it.
Yeah, I think it's pretty good list. Pretty good list, to be honest. Yeah. So yeah, this is our list. Let us know your thoughts in the comments. Like I said, stay tuned for more podcasts. We got might have a double header on Saturday, so be ready for that. And like the video, subscribe. And yeah, that's all I gotta say. I'm tired, so good night.
You lame
Same
River.
here.
We love you guys.
Hey, yo, River, real quick.
What?
Let me plug the possibility of a channel.
It's not up yet.
I know, that's why I said possibility.
Okay, sure. Go ahead.
So your boy is in the works making a channel.
As everyone's leaving.
Channel, possible. Yeah, peace out. I don't care. This is for the last people to stay around. Whatever, it's all good. It's in the works. It's gonna be similar to this, but at some point in time, I'm gonna be adding gaming into that shit. So you can catch me at Mr. Undercooked just like usual. But yeah, I'll let y'all know when that shit's up. I'll probably, as the name implies, be watching a lot of anime that are under the radar, and then talking about that shit. Talking about whether they're good, goated. You know what it is. So yeah, stay tuned for that shit.
Follow his Twitter too.
Yeah, that too.
Oh, I can link your Twitter. I forgot.
Yeah,
I can
you
do
can.
that. I can link your Twitter now.
I haven't posted anything on it yet, but
You
yeah.
have something to link. You have something to link finally.
Yep.
First time. Kammy, got anything to plug? You can put to follow your Twitter.
Yeah, you can just put my Twitter. Kammy
Yeah.
_babe.
Go check that out. I think she has some other stuff too.
I do.
Yeah, so I guess that's there
In my
for
bio.
people to find.
Yes.
But yeah, thank y'all for watching. We love you guys. Flow out. Peace.
Peace.
Love you guys.
Ah!